What do you say to the 40% of California voters who you'll need in order to win, who voted for Trump?
How would I need them in order to win, ma'am?
Well, unless you think you're going to get 60% of the vote. You think you'll get 60%. Everybody who did not vote for Trump will vote for you. That's what you're saying.
In a general election? Yes.
We're not the least bit arrogant there, are we?
Oh, I can win without the Trump voters.
I always thought the idea was to try to create a campaign that everybody was welcome. But there I go again, thinking logically. How did a state that at one time produced leaders like Ronald Reagan now give us Gavin Newsom and this carbon-based life form? Hi, I'm Pastor Marty, and this is the Afternoon Drive. Please make sure that you're subscribed to the channel, and once you are, smack the bell, click the word all. That'll give you notification of my rants, my ravings, my undeniably flawless reasonings. Please like and share this video. That's really the only way that we get the word out that we're here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of the Afternoon Drive. Katie Porter is running for governor in the state of California as Governor Kendall has expired out. And of course, he wants to be the president. He's going to have his own issues and hurdles to cross. But she was at one time a U.S. congressperson representing the state of California, and now she's running for governor. And according to a lot of the political experts in California, she pretty much is the favored, locked-on Democrat candidate to be the next governor of the Golden State. But she can't handle an interview. I mean, she cannot handle an interview.
What do you say to the 40% of California voters who you'll need in order to win, who voted for Trump?
How would I need them in order to win, ma'am?
So you don't
I
think
feel like this is unnecessarily argumentative. What is your question?
The question is the same thing I asked everybody, that this is being called the empowering voters to stop Trump's power grab. Every other candidate has answered this question. This is not
Correct. And I said I support it.
So, and the question is, what do you say to the 40% of voters who voted for Trump?
Oh, I'm happy to say that. It's the do you need them to win part that I don't understand. I'm happy to answer the question as you have it written, and I'll answer it.
And we've also asked the other candidates, do you think you need any of those 40% of California voters to win? And you're saying, no, you don't.
No, I'm saying I'm going to try to win every vote I can. And what I'm saying to you is that...
Well, to those voters, okay, so you...
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it.
What are you talking about?
I want to have a pleasant, positive conversation in which you ask me about every issue on this list. And if every question you're going to make up a follow-up question, then we're never going to get there.
Ms.
And
Porter,
we're just going to circle around.
I am an investigative
I have never had to do
reporter.
this before, ever.
You've never had to have a conversation with
to end
a
an
reporter?
interview.
Okay, but every other candidate has done this.
What part of I'm me? I'm running for governor because I'm a leader. So I am going to make...
So you're not going to answer questions from reporters? Okay, why don't we go through? I will continue to ask follow-up questions because that's my job as a journalist, but I will go through and ask these, and if you don't want to answer, you don't want to answer. So nearly every legislative...
I don't want to have an unhappy experience with you, and I don't want this all on camera.
So she's objecting to pushback and follow-up questions. I'm not going to answer your questions if you're just going to ask me more questions.
Alrighty then.
Hey, Californians, this is a sneak preview of how she would govern. That basically, she's going to do what she wants, doesn't want to hear from you, certainly doesn't want to hear you critique, criticize, or question her. You're just do as she says, and she does not have to be accountable because she has no time for this.
I don't want to keep doing this. I'm going to call it. Okay. Thank you.
You're not going to do the interview with us?
Nope, not like this. I'm not. Not with 7 follow-ups to every single question you ask.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't care.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't
our
care.
follow-ups.
See, Democrats are just they're not used to situations where they're actually asked real questions with follow-ups. They are so used to scripted softball interviews where they're simply questions designed so that they can get out their official talking points. I guarantee you that this journalist was provided with a list of Miss Porter's talking points, probably given to her by her campaign, that build your questions around her being able to say the following. And they didn't follow the script. She actually performed a random act of journalism. And when she was told, hey, this is how I'm quizzing all of the gubernatorial candidates, she got this stellar response.
Every other candidate has answered.
I don't
our
care.
follow-ups.
That tells you all you need to know right there. Now, one of the questions that she did answer was, what do you think that Gavin Newsom did that was really helpful?
And one thing Governor Newsom did that really brought down costs for people is make school lunch free. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I was spending about $300 a month for their school lunches. When he made school lunches free, that was $300 that I had in my budget. So I think when we talk about bringing down costs, that's a concrete example of him actually doing that. And I'd like to do a lot more of things like that in my time.
See, here's a clear example of why Democrats can't be trusted with the economy.
He made school lunches free, and that freed up $300 a month in my budget.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't, because that money comes from somewhere. You're paying more for it at the gas pump. You're paying more for it at the supermarket. As California, because it's run by Democrats, the only way they can generate revenue is to keep raising taxes. And though you may think they've created this illusion that you've got an extra $300 a month in your bank account, you really don't, because they're going to tax it. They're going to nail you at the end of the year on your state income tax, and they're going to nail you every day that you consume something. So you've saved nothing. You have helped the California people zero, zilch. You have just made the tax burden bigger and heavier so that you can continue to fund illegals who aren't supposed to be here. That's California. And if we allow Gavin Newsom anywhere near the White House, that will be America. California, find somebody besides Katie Porter.